Let's delve into the characteristics and cues that can help you identify this elusive personality type. 1. The quiet observer. Observing from the sidelines, INFJs are often the quiet observers in social settings. While they can engage in conversation, they also have a natural inclination to step back and observe, carefully taking in the dynamics and nuances of the environment. Deep reflective moments. You might notice an INFJ having deep, reflective moments even in the midst of a lively gathering. Their introspective nature sets them apart as individuals who are not just present physically but are also engaged in a rich inner world. Quiet presence. In social gatherings, INFJs are often the individuals who exude a quiet, unassuming presence. While not necessarily introverted, they exhibit a preference for observing the dynamics around them before actively participating. Absorbing atmospheres. The INFJ's ability to absorb the atmosphere of a room is akin to a finely tuned instrument. They take in not just the words spoken but the unspoken energy, the undercurrents of emotion, and the subtle shifts in mood. Inner contemplation. INFJs are known for their propensity for deep introspection. Even in the midst of animated conversations, they might retreat into moments of profound reflection, contemplating not only external happenings but also their internal responses. Conversations with the self. The quiet observer label extends beyond external observations. INFJs engage in conversations with their inner selves. These moments of internal dialogue allow them to process and make sense of the world around them. Sensitive to emotions. INFJs possess an innate sensitivity to the emotions of others. This sensitivity, combined with their observational prowess, allows them to pick up on subtle cues, facial expressions, body language, or shifts in tone that escape the notice of many. Empathy in silence. Their empathy often manifests not just through verbal expressions but also through silent understanding. The quiet observer is attuned to the unspoken struggles and joys of those around them. Active listening. While they might be quiet observers, INFJs are also exceptional listeners. When engaged in conversation, they don't just hear words, they listen deeply, tuning into the nuances of what's being communicated. Striking the right balance. INFJs navigate a delicate balance between engagement and observation. This equilibrium allows them to contribute thoughtfully to discussions while preserving the sanctity of their reflective moments. Analyzing group dynamics. The quiet observer excels in analyzing group dynamics. They can discern the roles people play, the power structures at play, and the undercurrents of relationships, all while maintaining a subtle presence. Comfort in silence. Unlike those who feel compelled to fill every moment of silence, INFJs find comfort in quietude. They understand that sometimes, the most profound insights arise in the absence of words. Connecting the dots. INFJs possess a knack for connecting seemingly unrelated dots. Their observations extend beyond the immediate context, allowing them to see patterns and make connections that might elude others. Grasping symbolism. Symbolism holds a special place in the world of the quiet observer. They often find meaning not just in words but in symbols, metaphors, and the unspoken language that permeates human interaction. Journeying within. The quiet observer is not just attuned to external stimuli, they embark on profound journeys within their own minds. Their rich inner world is a tapestry of thoughts, emotions, and imaginative landscapes. Creative reflection. This introspection often finds expression in creative outlets. Whether through writing, art, or other forms of expression, the quiet observer transforms their observations and reflections into something tangible and meaningful. 2. Intuition dominance. Reading between the lines, INFJs possess a keen intuition that goes beyond surface-level interactions. They are adept at reading between the lines, picking up on subtle cues and unspoken emotions. If someone seems to have an uncanny ability to understand what's not explicitly said, they might be an INFJ. Visionaries of possibility. INFJs are often visionaries, seeing possibilities and connections that others might overlook. Their intuitive nature drives them to explore the deeper meanings and potentials inherent in situations. 3. Connection through values. Values as anchors. INFJs are deeply connected to their values. You'll notice them making decisions based on principles and ethical considerations. If someone consistently prioritizes values over convenience, there's a good chance they have an INFJ outlook. Passion for social causes. INFJs often have a passion for social causes. They are driven by a desire to make a positive impact on the world and might be involved in activities that align with their deeply held beliefs. For a lack of reciprocity. Giving more than taking. One distinctive trait of an INFJ is their tendency to give generously in relationships, often without expecting the same level of reciprocity. They derive fulfillment from supporting and helping others. Struggle with receiving. INFJs may find it challenging to receive help or praise. They are more comfortable in the role of the giver, and acknowledgement can sometimes make them feel uneasy. Generosity as a second nature. INFJs are natural givers. Their compassion, empathy, and desire to make a positive impact lead them to give generously of their time, energy, and emotional support. Fulfillment in giving. There's a profound sense of fulfillment that INFJs derive from giving. It's not just an act, it's an integral part of their identity, a way of expressing their care for others. Discomfort in the spotlight. Despite their adeptness at giving, INFJs often find themselves uncomfortable in the spotlight of receiving. Whether it's praise, help, or even compliments, they may deflect or downplay their own needs. The burden of gratitude. Being on the receiving end can be challenging for INFJs. The burden of gratitude, coupled with a reluctance to impose on others, makes them hesitant to accept help or favors. Investing in relationships, in friendships, romantic relationships, and even professional settings, INFJs invest deeply. They give emotionally, forging connections that extend beyond superficial interactions. Expectations of reciprocity. While INFJs may not overtly express expectations of reciprocity, there's an underlying hope that the depth of emotional investment they bring to a relationship will be met with a similar level of commitment and understanding. Balancing acts. INFJs often find themselves in the paradoxical situation of overcommitting. Their desire to be there for others, coupled with difficulty in saying no, can lead to a scenario where they give more than they might realistically sustain. 5. Idealistic dreamer. Aspiring for a better world, INFJs are natural idealists. They envision a world where compassion, understanding, and authenticity prevail. Conversations with an INFJ might reveal their dreams of positive change on both personal and societal levels. Personal growth journeys. An INFJ is likely to be on a continuous journey of personal growth and self-discovery. Their idealism extends to their own development, and they often seek to become the best version of themselves. 6. The counselor's heart. Nurturing and guiding. INFJs often play the role of counselors and guides in their social circles. They possess a compassionate nature that draws people to them for advice and support. Deep emotional understanding. If someone consistently demonstrates a deep emotional understanding, offering insights that go beyond the surface, they might be operating with the heart of an INFJ. 7. Artistic and creative expressions. Expressing through art. Many INFJs find solace and expression in various art forms. Whether it's writing, painting, music, or other creative outlets, they use these mediums to convey the complexity of their inner worlds. Symbolic connections. Look for individuals who draw connections between symbols, metaphors, and their own experiences. INFJs often see the world through a symbolic lens, finding meaning in the seemingly mundane. 8. The search for authentic connections. Seeking depth in relationships. Authenticity is crucial for INFJs in their relationships. They seek deep, meaningful connections and may find small talk less fulfilling than conversations that explore profound aspects of life. Limited inner circle. While INFJs can be warm and friendly, they often have a relatively small inner circle of close friends. Trust and authenticity are paramount in their relationships. Identifying an INFJ is like discovering a rare gem, a person with a unique blend of qualities that make them both captivating and complex. As you navigate the intricate terrain of personality types, keep an eye out for the subtle cues that unveil the presence of an INFJ. Stay tuned to Psych IQ for more insights into the diverse landscapes of the human psyche.